Hey Scorpio. It's Aquarius season. This video will come out and Mercury will be in retrograde. Venus will be on its way out, but still in retrograde. And the nodes have moved into your axis, which we will get more into in the second part. So for those of you who have been watching and are new, the reason why the second parts aren't on YouTube anymore is because they're on Patreon, and that link will be below. In that part I get more detailed. You get a view of the cards, and if you're curious about learning it all and learning how I read them and more stuff like that. So there's that. What is revealing to you very blatantly, loudly in your life right now is there could be a Leo or a Gemini, but mainly this is about you making room in your plan for fun. Sometimes when you think about things, it's like this, it's very serious, but you need that fun, you need that youthful playtime. So that becomes very apparent to you. If not, there could be a person in your life who's helping bring that side out of you, that side of you out. There it is. And it becomes this change in your plan. It becomes something that you begin to restructure. It becomes more important than you had thought before. For some of you, it's about a change in tradition. That feels like it might take forever, a long time, but the more you are sure about it, the more you speak it into existence, the more you can tame or end any internal battle. Taurus also appearing, and that is the axis. That is your axis, excuse me. So it is your opposing sign that the nodes have also turned into, because the south node is in your sign. So for a lot of you, this is also just shining a light on this risk that you started taking a while ago. This could have been you not being in the best place, or you feeling like this Knight of Pentacles, walking away from a situation with someone who helped expose certain parts of yourself and you may have realized how different you may have seen things in this person. For others of you, it's this restructuring of what it looks like from the outside, how you want to see yourself, how you see yourself, and how you speak about how you see yourself. Again, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, you may not feel totally comfortable or in control, but this structure that's changing, this reassurance that you're maybe giving yourself, and talking about this, speaking it out loud, it really helps. It helps. 4 of Wands to 5 of Wands. Do you want that to always happen? Right? 4 of Wands is that structure, and that's building that foundation. It's how you see yourself from the outside, how others may see you, what you want in terms of marriage, or what success means to you. And you're more and more, it's already implemented into your structure, into your tradition, but you're having this fight with maybe the way you used to be, or the way that you grew up. There's maybe this internal frustration, but the more that you speak it out loud, the more that you learn to talk about it, regardless of how it feels. Like, it may in your head sound a lot more sophisticated than it comes out, but at least it's coming out and you feel safe to talk about it. So that's a big thing in itself. And through this Mercury retrograde, you will see the work that you have done, the skills that you've created, and moving forward and into a different time of material gain. Security in oneself, whether that's the masculine side of you, the ability to make money, whether that's a Capricorn in your life or someone very stable in your life, feeling that sense of stability, feeling like it's okay to change. Because the thing about you is that you're a fixed water, and yes, you go through many transformations, but it's not until you feel safe. And it's not like you fully decide, it's part decision, because you can maybe think that you don't feel safe, but your body knows that it does. So there's a recognition that your body has about feeling safe that is maybe a little different than your mind. And it's this and your body is extremely important for you, especially you and a couple other signs, because of how deeply you feel things and how much freedom you can have from releasing emotion or learning even more about emotional intelligence and how that is in the body. So some of you may even find yourself approaching your work differently, or approaching how you work in this physical world and how you want to work in this physical world. It may be under the same umbrella, but you're wanting to really shift something, or it's a change in it completely and you want to go in a different direction. Then that's totally supported in this time. Either way, that change is necessary for your confidence, based upon situations from the past about moving, and then how that makes sense as to how you move forward and how you create new situations for yourself, how you even the opportunities that arrive that you weren't expecting at all. And that could be by the Leo full moon, but that could be through a past situation. Someone from your past could be revealing to you, the more confident that you are and that you feel moving forward from this past situation, what's revealed to you about this person, about yourself, is that it wasn't exactly what you were looking for. Or there was a part of you that knew that you were challenged by this Queen of Wands, possibly, or this part of you that's like the Queen of Wands. And what reveals to you by taking a different approach and moving into the unknown, what is revealed to you is how much things come to you. And by understanding that water that runs through you and understanding it to a deeper level, using your own psychological nature, learning how it affects how you manifest, bring things to you, bring opportunities for you, create new opportunities in your life. Because that's a part of it, it's subconscious and it's conscious. And when they come together, it's extremely powerful, especially for you. We'll get more into that portion in the second part. You, through this, again, Mercury, the Magician, there's a lot here. Forgive me. These cards are probably some of the most important in this spread. And we'll talk more in depth about this, but the change for you is so strong and so potent that it's like night and day. You may not have seen this coming. You may have been even working towards it and not seen this coming. But the part of you that you gain so much from this experience, whether this is a new person that's come into your life during this retrograde season. As we come to the end of Venus retrograde, this person actually is who they say they are, you are actually who you say you are. You actually took that time during Venus retrograde to really look and shift. And we've talked about this many, many times, love and a lot of the magnetic things coming towards you. But this is also about a greater insight about your psychic nature. You're the most psychic of the signs, right? So when you allow yourself to bring that into the masculine side of you, how you make money, how you do things, how you go about life, how you channel that into the different skills that you have, the different tools that you have, the different ways in which you approach how you think and how you put yourself out there, this becomes a very deep habit that runs through you, and the confidence that you get, that you have to move on from the past or a situation that has revealed to you not to be good for you over and over again, is because it prepared you for now and for who you're becoming or for the person that you are attracting in your life. But you know that this is that person. So when you let all of that go, you step into the unknown, you know that you can pull things towards you. You become this, or you're attracting this, depending on your situation. This kind of person, this kind of situation, understanding what you're learning through the Taurus North, moving into the North Node, being in Uranus, it's programming you differently. And the more that you allow yourself to be open and absorb that part of your sensitive nature, it changes your entire life. And you've been waiting. You've been working and waiting at the same time. Excuse me. It's like your body needed to be ready. And even if your mind doesn't always understand that, your body is ready and starting to, when you start to really change something subconsciously, it just starts to show up in your life, and it shows up in a way where you get to respond, react, whatever it is. So you're going to find that many different things are going to be pulled towards you, especially by the end of the month, but we'll get more into that in the second part. There's so much juice in this Aquarius season, really. Sometimes I forget about them, but then I never forget about them because they're so them. It's hard to explain, but they're pulling out the juice. It's not even like tea, it's juice. It's good. It's like the meat. It's amazing. I love this. I love it for everyone. There's so much forward momentum and understanding. And I hope that you get that from this. Again, the second part is in a link below for Patreon, and to work with me one-on-one is below as well. I hope this was helpful for you, which is all that I ever hope for. And I will see you in the second part. All right, Scorpio. Have a good month.